It's that time again, folks. Time for the most electrifying game show in the entire school district. It's time for Name That Music Teacher! Let's meet our first contestant. All the way from Hamilton Elementary School. Let's hear it for Mr. Cobb!
Hey boys and girls, my name is Mr. Cobb, Dan Cobb, but you gotta call me Mr. Cobb. And I teach general music here at Hamilton Elementary. And we'll be working together during this year. I'll be teaching you too, regardless of what building you're working in. I've been teaching here in Port Angeles for over 20 years. I've been teaching music for 25 years, and some other places too. And let's see, some other things about me. I am married. I've got 3 children. My oldest is going to be 20 this year, and my youngest is 11. She's a 6th grader, and when we're in school, she goes to Franklin. Right now, she's going to be learning at home. Some other things about me. 3 fun facts about Mr. Cobb. Mr. Cobb loves board games. All kinds of board games. If you saw my introduction, if you're a Hamilton student or maybe and eat, unfortunately. But I love to cook, and I've been teaching my kids how to cook, and some of them do pretty good and some of them don't. But we love to cook. The other fun thing, that I wrote down is I love playing music, all kinds of music. Guitar, the thing I use most is my voice. I love to sing. But I really enjoy playing mallet instruments like the marimba and that kind of thing. So I love playing music. So those are 3 fun facts about Mr. Cobb. And I am looking forward to this year. One thing that you're going to do a lot with me when you see me on video, at least I expect you'll be doing with me, is we're going to be doing a lot of rhythms this year. So stuff like this. If you've had Mr. Cobb before, you know exactly what you're in for. If you haven't had me before, we're going to be learning a lot of rhythm skills together. So you'll get to see these. There's all kinds of things in here, and we'll explore those this year together. So it's going to be great working with this year. I can't wait for the year to get started. We'll see you later. I can't wait for the year to get started. We'll see you later.
Our next contestant hails from a little school called Franklin Elementary. Give it up for Mrs. Eyestone!
Hi, I'm Mrs. Eyestone, and I'm going to be one of your music teachers here at, I teach at Franklin, but we're going to be teaching all of you across the district, and I'm really excited about that. Been with the district for, at least 15 years, and really love teaching music an awful lot. I didn't grow up here. I was born in Philadelphia. I grew up in San Diego, but when I was in middle school, our family moved up here to Port Angeles. That was a long time ago, 1973. Ended up going to Sequim High School. All my kids were born and raised here, and they all went to school. One of my sons went to school here. My kids are all musical. I had one son in band, I had one son in orchestra, and I had a daughter who was in choir. And they just did music their whole life, because I did music my whole life. And in fact, I've done a lot of musical theater, and love to sing. I can play a little piano, play a little guitar, ukulele. I can play most of the instruments around here well enough to teach you guys. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Hey, I've got 3 kind of interesting facts. I said I did a lot of musical theater. I've actually been in The Sound of Music twice, and I have been that part of Maria, if you've ever seen The Sound of Music. And Maria loved the mountains, and so do I. I love the outdoors. I've actually climbed to the top of Mount Rainier. I used to work for Rainier Mountaineering Guide Service. And when I first went into college, I was actually a communications major. I was going to go into radio broadcasting, and so I was a disc jockey. I was one of those people who talked on the radio and all that. but I didn't like being in a little box. So I knew I loved working with kids, and I knew I loved making music, so I just combined those and I became a music teacher. And so I guess that's a little bit about me.
Our third contestant, straight from Roosevelt Elementary School, is none other than Ms. Kramer!
Hey, welcome to my classroom. So I'm Miss Kramer. You just caught me getting ready to try to do a video in front of my green screen. Pretty cool, huh? Excellent. Come on over this way. So, Roosevelt Elementary School, welcome. I'm Miss Kramer, as I just said. I've been teaching in the district for 32 years, almost 31, almost 32 years. And I am so excited this year to be able to work with students who are at the other schools and to work with my colleagues who teach at the other schools also. So this is going to be kind of fun to be able to do. So a little bit about myself. My musical proclivities are voice. So I love singing. I play the guitar and I also do percussion. Those are the things that I probably do best. I've learned recorder really well over the last many years teaching elementary students how to play the recorder and other things that I kind of dabble in. I love writing songs. We write a lot of songs with my kids at Roosevelt, which are fun. And yeah, so that's just a little bit about me and my teaching career. I've lived in Port Angeles for 32 years and taught in this district for that long also. And the last thing will be 3 fun facts about me, or at least 3 facts. So one of my most favorite vacations experiences I ever had was a few years ago. I got to raft down the Colorado River in the bottom of the Grand Canyon. That was awesome. We got to be in the bottom of the Grand Canyon for 2 weeks, and I made it through every single one of the rapids, even the big ones, and I even got to be in the paddle boat for it and never fell out once. That's awesome. Another fun fact is that I could eat pizza probably every single day. And the last fact, let's see. Oh, I put myself through college. One of my jobs every summer and every break was working at a paper bag factory. Kind of weird. All right, there it is. So glad to meet you all. Can't wait to see you in the videos that we're going to make. And even though it's a weird year being online, we're going to have an awesome year. We're going to be able to do new and fun things together, and we're all really looking forward to it. And then at some point, hopefully we get back in the classrooms. All right, take care.
Today, our final contestant is from a little school out west called Dry Creek Elementary, and his name is Mr. Reynolds!
Hello, my name is Jesse Reynolds, and I am the music teacher out at Dry Creek Elementary School. This is my 2nd year being the music teacher at Dry Creek, and it's so wonderful that I now get to teach all of you in the whole school district. I play trombone, that's my main instrument, but I also play the trumpet, and man, I love to sing. I actually grew up here in Port Angeles. I went to Hamilton Elementary School, then Stevens Middle School, and then the Port Angeles High School before moving on to start my life and job. I have 2 twin daughters. Their names are Harper and Freya. They are almost 3 years old, and we just got back from a great vacation down to the Oregon coast where we played on the beach, we flew kites, we even went to an aquarium where we got to throw fish so that seals could eat them. We got to see an octopus, we got to touch lots of things in the fish tanks there. It was so fun, it was so great. So I just wanted to tell you 3 fun facts about Mr. Reynolds. Fun fact number 1, I am a big fan of board games. I love playing board games, including tabletop RPGs. Those are my favorite things. I love to play them. I get together with my friends every week to play them. They're so much fun. Next, I once flew all the way across the country to a place called Ithaca, New York, just to play in the International Trombone Festival. That was really cool. And then lastly, one time when I was in high school, I stood in line for 53 hours just to see a movie. And here's the trick. The movie wasn't even sold out. I waited 53 hours for nothing, but it was a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, and it's great to introduce myself to all of you, and I look forward to being able to teach you music throughout this fall.
Thanks for playing along. Make sure to come and join us at the same time next week as we play Name That Music Teacher!